Alright. You like my Facebook plug? Don't hate on the Facebook plug. Because apparently there's a huge market of viewers that use Facebook apparently for this game. So we'll see. We'll see. Check out something here real fast. I know I gotta do that. I told you it's gonna be like a month. I even said it almost positive. I said, what did I say it? I'm pretty sure I just said I have to wait a month for the parts to come in. I literally said it in the group DM. Now I just have to wait a month plus to get it, dude. And you said nice back to it, man. You and Tong, you guys, ridiculous, ridiculous. How are you gonna reply to my message and, dude? That's crazy. That's crazy. Go back to what I was doing. Between there. This is armor in this one. Yeah. Armor in that one. Real fast. Dude, temperatures do so much damage in such a short time. And they hurt. Can't push, we can't defend. Oh my gosh, the normal. The normal stuff. Rough game again, like normal. Oh, flung that and died for it. Okay, it's even right now. Let's see what... Wow. Love swinging nowhere. It's my favorite thing. Didn't kill. They can't do Guardian either. Like, what are we doing, guys? They can't push. They can't do Guardian. They can't do offense. Like, this is just every game is like this. It's freaking ridiculous. Doesn't make any sense to me. Alright, these deaths really matter right now. Oh, we probably lost here now because of that. With my health pot, okay. Not good. Just clear this thing and then we'll be alright. Oh my gosh. We lost the last second because they didn't want to step on the idol. Oh my god, it sucks so bad to lose like that, guys. This should not happen as a demon hunter. Ridiculous. Ugh. Okay, let's see. Wow, they got might be rough. Alter grasp hit me there. Are you... I swear. How did that not pick up? Looks like they can't do anything like normal. Fighting 5,000 people all at once. What is going on right now, man? Like... And guess what? They got the thing again. It's crazy, man. Like, I just don't... One, two, three. It's always 3 or 4 people on top of me. So, what is everybody else doing the entire time? I just don't understand. I don't even know if we're gonna make it to Guardian, dude. Maybe. I was so close. Yeah, because my potency's not high enough. Because everyone's running AI Barb and Golem and stuff and like Unkillable Monk. So it's just like the only thing I can do is Armor Pen and so yeah, I mean yeah. So bunch of back to stacking Sapphires and Spectre Glass for Armor Break. So that's kind of what I'm doing right now. It sucks because I mean that's just the way like everyone's playing super tanky builds right now. And yeah. Yeah, but here's the other thing though. Against Golem though, if they run Forest Wrath Varog, your Golem gets purged. And AI Barb too, I mean, it doesn't get rid of the damage thing that they have, but I don't know. The only time I run Varog is when there's a lot of Golem Necro. I wish, because I don't think it gets rid of the damage immunity or the damage reduction, right, on Barb. What's the essence on Barb? What do you mean no more smurfing? I haven't been smurfed for like the past week. I only do that until like a little bit over 3,500 because I don't want to wait for 20 minutes for a game. Necro is by far the one, like has consistently been one of the best classes in the game since launch. So you can't go wrong playing a Necro. I smurf all the time. I don't really care. It doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't really affect. I don't know why people whine so much. I wish Demon Hunter had more of a like defense build. That'd be sweet. You know? Yeah, so I'm probably gonna make another rank 10 Topaz because I can do that. I was just waiting because you can only break down a gem. You can only split a gem. Was it once a week? Or once once every 2 days or something like that. So I didn't want to make a rank 10 until I was sure that I wanted to go back to sappires. I say who's that? Who's that? I say moo all the time. Who's that? Who is that? Very old WoW PvP rogue buddy. You taught me for a while on your druid. Let me think. You rogue and I played Resto Druid. I probably remember. I'm thinking of the name. Oh man, hold on, let me think. I'm almost certain because there was one person in particular that I played for, like as soon as you said a name, I'll recognize it. But yeah, there was like I remember, yeah. I remember Aldaline. It was just some variation of that. I don't know if that was the name, but the O something sounds familiar. I was booty cheeks. That's all good. I like playing. I mean, I was also, you know, I only played Resto Druid to 2400 or 2550. 2450. 2450. I only played Resto Druid to like 2450. So it's not like I was a super good Resto Druid or anything, but yeah, I mean, yeah, definitely Rogue was like my best because 2930 I think was my top on Resto on Rogue. Only, I mean, there's a big jump between 2450 and almost 3k, right? That's a huge jump in skill level. Yeah, Rogue was fun. Rogue was World of Warcraft was just a lot of fun. I would still play that, but I just don't have the time to, like, at least in this game you can do like a lot of AFK farming just to maintain your levels, right? And you know, to get materials and like stuff like that. But and then you just do your like weekly raids and a couple dungeons a week just to stay, you know, up to date. And then you get all these items where you can open them, and it's just easier to stay up to date on this game because it's a mobile game. There's a lot of caps on this game, which a lot of people like play because, you know, you can stay, you know, relevant. World of Warcraft just takes too much time. I miss playing WoW. Like every now and then I'm like, I get the itch to play WoW. Yeah, I know, and then yeah, it's just too much. And then to grind out, I mean, even in this game, to grind out that last like 0.1%, having like perfect gear on everything, just takes way too long. And then the way that the levels work in this game is like that gear gets replaced soon anyway. So you might be like at the top for a little bit, but then yeah, but then like, you know, you're next thing you're at the bottom. So it's just like, you know, you spend all the time grinding for nothing pretty much, just to be ahead for a little bit, and then, you know, you're behind again. But Diablo is always a grind game, trying to chase that perfect gear. At least in World of Warcraft, when you know, when you grind for your gear, it's like the best in slot piece, right? Whereas best in slot here, you could have a magic affix that rolls that's not like the best in slot for you. Like damage to summons or something dumb, right? Like no one uses, well, unless you're a summons DH, but yeah, there's a lot of times where you'll get gear that's not good for you. But Resto Druid, I think, was pretty fun. It was a nice break from Rogue. And I like to duo with Rogues too, because, you know, kind of like kind of teaching as well. Rogue was one of those classes that was like, I mean, there were some builds that were like completely broken for a while there. I mean, they got nerfed real fast, but Rogue was one of those things where I think it was like a high skill cap too, and especially because, yeah, I mean, Mage was too for a while. I mean, there's some builds obviously that weren't, but Rogue was like a super high skill cap for a long time. I don't know if it still is. Used to play DH, but then Tempest came. I don't blame you. DH sucks now. It's it's not good. I tell everyone, don't play Demon Hunter. It's not worth it. They're like, hey, is Demon Hunter good or is Demon Hunter back? I'm like, nope. Should I play Demon Hunter? Nope. My answer. Always my answer. And don't play Demon Hunter. Don't do it. It looks cool. PvE is, I mean, PvE is awesome because like you literally just hold down auto attack, right? And then just everything melts. But PvP, not so much. Not so much. Well, it depends on the res that you're playing. I mean, 10k, you really shouldn't run into, unless you're on East and you're running into Kujera, who runs my build and runs all the just like same kind of gem setup that I do. Like, he's super hard to kill because he has like 11k resistance and 11k armor, right? But now with the current meta, if you're, the problem with running like all that on a Demon Hunter is you can't, anything that's tanky, you don't do enough. So like I just switched back recently from Aquamarines to Sapphires and running Spectre Glass, there we go, for the armor break because everyone's just super tanky. And I just switched that today. I used to play Holy Pally with Unholy DKs, and that was a blast. Well, Paladins were just better at healing anyways. Paladins could keep people alive for a long time. So tilting to die to a Demon Hunter. Demon Hunter. You mean, wait, what? Wait, do you play this game? Oh, Demon Hunter. I was gonna say, there is no. Wait, Demon Hunter in Demon Hunter. Is there a Demon Hunter? No, there's a. Oh my! They have like Alzheimer's right now or something. Demon Hunter in WoW. What's the? Was there a Demon Hunter in WoW? I can't remember. Why am I struggling here? What was Illidan? Illidan wasn't a Demon Hunter. Illidan was a... I think you're losing it. Because there's no... Is there... I don't think there's a Demon Hunter in Wait, is there a demon hunter in WoW? There's a demon hunter? What is... Why am I... Oh, that is like the Illidan. Wait, what? Dude, I'm losing it. we're all losing. Hold on. I can't... Hold on. Oh, yeah. There's a demon hunter, but it's completely different. Yeah. Okay. Demon Hunter in World of Warcraft is not like Demon Hunter in this game, in the Diablo franchise. That's why I was struggling, because there's a barbarian demon like Illidan skin, and I was also, that screwed me all up. And I was thinking like Blood Knight for some reason, and I don't know, I got all messed up. Yeah. Demon Hunter's a melee class, dude. It's just, I've been playing Diablo way too long. Thanks, guys. No, I thought... Nah, you're good. I also... Yeah, I also was kind of out there too. One HP in a dream. My dream is to make Demon Hunter great again. They just killed... Someone just fell to the map. Must have been a barb. It's always the barbs. Wait, he got that... Dude, what? He got that health potion through the wall. He wasn't even on it. Yeah, that's crazy. my team's there, so I'm all right. Oh. I died to a Starfire Shard. Can't believe that. No, it was my health pot. Imagine satyrs and barbs. Yeah, makes Demon Hunter have to step idle. I hate it. Resist is at 10k. 10k resist. 9300 armor pen, 6700 armor or something like that. Check it after this. I just moved everything around because I was running like 10.5k armor and 11k resist, but then there's issues with running that. So yeah, 7k armor, 9300 armor pen, 10k resist is where I'm sitting right now. But before I was running like 12, almost, no, it was like 11.5k resist, 10.5k armor. But then right now the meta is a lot of tanky. So pretty much everyone's tanky. Before, like, you would run armor because you know, you would die to like Necro, Satyr, and things like that. But it's like a lot of AI barb right now. Satyr's not too bad with high resist because it affects their dots. But yeah, now with Demon Hunter, especially on this build, running double swing and the current meta, it's just like I'm back to running sappires. So, and I just changed this back today because I was losing a lot today earlier because yeah, just like I said, everyone's just so tanky. There was like 4 AI barbs in like every match, and running all that armor does nothing against AI barb. You're actually just screwing yourself over, kind of. So I was like, all right, well, let me go back to running sapphires. So that's what I am. I'm back to running sapphires again. All right, last one before RoE. And then I also need to make a rank 10 topaz, I think. I think I'm going to change. Yeah, I think I'm going to move these gems around and pick up that rank 10 topaz. I thought I had a rank. I have to go to the jeweler. I think I have one somewhere. I had another rank 9 somewhere in one of these slots. I think it's this one. Yeah, okay. Oh man, good to see you. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Tried the Warcraft. You tried run against those crosswind dash with Tempest. You talking about the coral shank? You're gonna die no matter what. It doesn't matter how much armor you stack. They just do so much damage. If you're below 70% health, they're just gonna one-shot you anyways. So it didn't matter how much armor I was stacking. So that's also one of the things. The only thing you can do against those coral shank Tempest is run Slayer Paragon, which I did on my freeze build. Run Slayer Paragon, and then this one right here, damage that would shatter your energy will be fully absorbed. This completely screws over Coral Shank Tempest Safeguard, and I was running that for a while. I don't know how I sniped that health pot, but I did. I use Slayer on my freeze build. That's the only time I ever use Slayer. Yeah, like, see, Tempest just does so much damage in that one hit. I basically just got one shot there. If you noticed, yeah, fun getting one shot by Tempest. Cause look at me, I'm a Tempest. Oh my God. What Demon Hunter was that? Wow. That's because no one plays Demon Hunter anymore because they suck. Like, oh man, that's why you've never seen a Demon Hunter play because they all suck. We all suck. Demon Hunter's terrible. Don't do it. If you want to play Demon Hunter, the advice is don't do it. Fun ass, yeah, it is. Hey, look at that. How much damage, dude. They do so much damage, Coral Shank. There should be a button that takes all your normal gems off. Why? So it can be even easier to break the queue. Dude, this Demon Hunter. And you're running that? Well, and he still kills me because the Tempest move entirely way too fast. They have entirely too much range for a melee class. Unfreaking believable. There's a Demon Hunter build. Do I even want to know? And I almost died anyways. Like, what? Dead. Because no one can step idle. The normal thing. The normal thing. I think the turret build. I mean, yeah, I mean it's okay, but that build is only good for, okay, control builds are good for lower mid res, right? That's I always say that. If you're lower mid res, it makes sense to run a build like that. But if you're high res running a build, you're the one that's supposed to be able to do the damage. So if you're not doing damage because your abilities are control abilities, you're basically a burden to your team, right? You basically have all that res for no reason. It's like, why even have that res? Is basically what it comes down to. Okay, so yeah. Thanks, Divvy, for that Twitch Prime sub. Thank you so much. All right, it's ROE time. I don't know what that means. I have no idea what you're saying right now. What are you trying to say right now? Let me check out this. I think I actually saw that build. Let me check it out. You're talking about Envy's build? Dude, this is not, it's the same thing that I've been saying. You can't run this build at high res. I've played this build at high res. It doesn't work in high res because FunAss just moves way too fast, right? Or Snowlord moves way too fast for any of those things to even matter, right? AI Barb can get out of all that control anyways. Tempest can Flowing Strike out of your Sentry Trap, and it's basically a waste. It's just a waste. It's a waste. You can't run that build at high res. It's the same argument that I run into with No Name Heroes all the time, because he says that summons is the only way to play this game. And at high res games, there's just everyone moves way too fast for any of those abilities to have any meaningful impact to the game. So yeah, there you go. So it's a mid-res build, like low to mid-res build. Like those trap builds are only useful for that. All right. Go Yeah, I mean it's just like this though too. So that build, yeah, again, it's okay at lower res games. At lower res games, it's fine. But I don't even know if I would want to play it at 5k res, because I think I would rather play the freeze build at 5k res. Ugh. They're hyping it up. I mean, it's like I'm not gonna I already know how that build plays because I've tried it. And then you're basically just gonna run away while you're waiting for your cooldowns to come back, and that's just, it's awful. It's awful. It's okay. It's just okay. Okay, one short. They were one short. Yeah, 3. Oh, he just joined now. I'm slow? What do you mean? That is a terrible troll. You gotta make it believable. Only have issues with when there's like 4 necros. Where you basically get feared into a fear, into another fear, into another fear, and then the first necro fears you, then the second necro fears you again, the third necro fears you again, the fourth necro fears you again, and then you're dead. That's when there's a problem. Other than that, one necro is not that big of a deal. 1 to 2 necros is not that big of a deal. It's when there's like 3 or 4 of them, and the chain fear. That's the issue. I had a game yesterday. What's today? Sunday. Friday? Or Friday, I think, or today? I don't remember when it was. But basically, yeah, 8-4. It was like 6 fears back to back to back to back. Yeah, 6 fears. Because I got feared. Second necro feared me. Third necro feared me. Fourth necro feared me. And then the first necro feared me again. Then the second necro feared me again. I basically was feared for like 12, I don't know, 15 seconds. It felt like a long time. It was like, yeah, it was like 12 to 13 seconds. It was crazy long fear. I just sat there, couldn't do anything. How's it going quick? Oh, let's see how the Facebook is doing. How many followers we have? We have 2 followers. All right, we need 98 more followers on Facebook, and then a 2-month waiting period before I can multi-stream to Facebook. Yeah, don't run daring swing. Run escalating violence and escape. That's the advice. Daring swing's just too slow. I don't know how anyone runs daring swing. Like, I don't know. It's crazy. Crazy people run daring swing still. The only time daring swing is okay is if you can buff your attack speed with like your urge, because then you'll swing faster with daring swing. But if you get any kind of slow on you, your daring swing is really slow. But if you're eating CC, the advice is stack more topaz. That's the advice. Run more resistance. A lot of gladiator globes here. Well, that didn't go as planned. Bye-bye. Yeah, like when they fall to the map. It's so funny looking. Kind of lag there because okay, that's why I was like, I lagged there at the end. How many do we need this week? Seven, okay. I guess we're not gonna... Oh, I see. Oh, no, they win this game. Oh my, I almost was clicking on support for shadows. Would that be troll if I was clicking on the shadows? Probably, right? Nice. 65-1. Oof. Good night. Thanks for stopping by. I'll try to have fun. No, probably not gonna happen. Convoy is rough. Convoy is rough. Pretty sure I was getting chased there, so for a while. Just two people down here, so who's down here? Tempest and Kelv is on there. That's the problem. Are we not kiting the barb? Doesn't look like we are. Now we are. Wow. Terminus was. Didn't do anything there. Like, where is everybody, dude? 2, 3, 4, 5. No, 4. 4 people. And I killed 1, so. The normal thing of fighting 3 or 4 people, and I just don't get it. I don't get it. How come people don't stack like armor break for? It's like, man. They're whining and saying that he's not losing health, but he is. He's just healing. And we don't have a healing debuff. Convoy is rough, dude. Convoy is rough. Ugh, we got. I mean, I guess if no one has armor break, I'm gonna have to try and help push our thing. That means someone else needs to go and good old summons DH. I need to kill Kelv. Yeah, okay. I can't kill Kelv when he's just healing off of everybody. Look how many barbs there are. Look how much. Whoa. Their entire team is right here. Dude, Necro just should not be that fast. Look at this. This is ridiculous. There's too many Necros. Holy. It's like the entire battleground is filled with Necros. But apparently the game's fine, guys, you know? It's not a solution. They just need to fix the game. Like this is one of those games where I post it and I'm like, I just don't understand how this is a thing. Let me screenshot this. How many necros is it? One. They have 4 necros, 2 barbs, and a tempest, right? 3 necros, 2 barbs, terminus whiz, and a tempest. Or 3 barbs. I think they have 3 barbs. Let me see what the score was. 7 to 35. Okay, let me. And it thinks the match was even. Oh no, okay. I was gonna say watch it say that match was even. I would have been. I don't know about that one. Alright, let me complain about game again. I know, but like the thing is, I've been asking for class limit for years now. And it's like, yeah, I don't know, man. It's just they actually didn't have they had 2 terminus whiz. I don't know what everyone else was. Two wizards. They had 2 necros. Oh, it was 2 wizards, 2 necros, a tempest, 2 barbs, I think is what it was. I just looked at like the roster again. Now, what I think needs to happen is just they need to. I'm telling you, the one good change that'll fix so many problems in this game is capping beneficial effects duration. If you cap beneficial effects duration, you know, you won't have unkillable barbs. You won't have infinite wraithform necros, right? You just won't have all this, or like, yeah, just being able to run all the way across the map, or halfway across the map in wraithform. I don't know. Then that way it's not like one single class is targeted. It fixes a lot of classes all at the same time if you cap beneficial effects duration. Because if someone, you know, gets one class gets a change, they're gonna be like, oh, we're nerfing it again, blah blah blah. It's like similar to the last game though. See something here. Look, it's just me and one other person up here, right? I think I'm gonna have to run Virag after this. I'm gonna switch to my Virag. Yeah. And I don't even know if Virag will, does Virag even purge the damage reduction from Barb? I don't think it does, right? Yeah, I don't know. I don't know what else to do against this. I don't know of a single build for DH that I can play that can solve this problem of never being able to kill a Barb or a Necro other than running Purge Virag. But then I don't even think it dispels. Can someone link me the Barb the Barb thing for damage reduction? Is it a buff or no? I also don't know if it's a bug because I don't see any damage numbers. It's almost like the helicopter monk where there's just like no damage registering on the target. I don't even see misses either. I just don't see any damage coming up at all. I need to... I don't see misses though. That's the problem. It's the same thing that I was complaining about helicopter monk. There's a difference between when you see a miss and then just not seeing anything at all. So please let's not have that discussion again of what a miss means and then not having anything that shows up. So no one knows. You're gonna make me look at the thing because no one knows whether it's a buff or not? Like, what? I don't want to look at the build. I just want to know whether it's a buff or not, right? Like, demoralize. Oh, so demoralize is it's a buff. Why didn't you just say it's a buff? Why do you make me freaking look at the thing? All right, so if it's a buff, Rock should do something here. I don't understand what you mean. What does the offhand do? Just tell me what the offhand does. Debuff of what? What's the offhand called? Verge Breaker? Dormant. Reducing damage of all nearby. Nah, it's fine. Nearby enemies. Is that nearby enemies melee nearby enemies or everyone within 10 yards? Because they're not very consistent with that. Okay, I'm not usually within that red ring though. Or am I? I get... I don't know. We'll see if this Virag helps. How long does the debuff last? Because it should be pretty fast with 10k resistance, right? Seconds. Alright, that's not that long though, because of the debuff or the potency or resistance that I have. All right, so I just have to stay at range, and I just hope Virag purges the buff. That's the only thing I can hope for. Actually, I haven't looked at this pet for a while. Let me make sure that this pet is still correct. Yeah, it is. Okay. Oh my, and of course he's on my team this time. So at least I can try against Divi maybe. They got 2 mon. Oh my God. At this rate, I might as well go back to 5,000. 5,000 res and play Frozen People. We'll see if this should take off your damage reduction, because it's supposed to purge your damage reduction. Missing one. What? That red circle is actually pretty big. Well, I stick by my comment of I think melee circles are too far. The range of this stuff is kind of ridiculous. If only they didn't... The Varog still was like the original Varog. There's just so much overrepresentation of classes in the game. How did that catch me though, man? Like, I was in front of that. I don't know how that clipped me. That shouldn't have clipped me there. Maybe a desync. See you in the game. It's gonna be a short stream tonight because I got a lot to do this week. That I gotta get ready for. Crazy, dude. And Convoy is just so rough. It's the same problem. Yep. Yeah, but what in the DH kit counters Barb? Nothing, right? I don't think there's anything that counters Barb. And that's the struggle with Demon Hunter is there's like no counters to like a lot of the stuff, right? And that's what makes it rough. Take out my residence gems again. Class changing is not a solution. Like, don't suggest class changing. That doesn't fix the problem. How's it going, Zazu? Like, the only thing that I can do is I think. Yeah, the only thing that you can really do is run a higher damage build. And then you basically have to run this build here. With the healing debuff offhand. So they don't heal as much. Stay outside, obviously, the red circle. Or I think, like, what else can you do? That's about it, right? Yeah, so this build is okay, right? Spectre Glass. I have 2 armor breaks. I have Flair's Banquet armor break, and I have Pain's... Wait, this... Yeah, Shatter Enemy Armor. So, this gives 2 armor breaks. But I don't know if does that it doesn't matter. This ensures that I have an armor break up at all time, right? Yeah. So this ensures that I have an armor break up at all times. But in higher res games, this build just doesn't work because then you lack resonance, right? Yeah, so this build is okay to, you know, armor break. But then I need, yeah, other people need to carry, you know what I mean? Dang, so now, yeah, okay. Yeah, so then also, that's why cripple is good for this, right? I mean, if I slow... Like, this should be good too, because then 15% reduction in attack speed. You know, if you... But this doesn't have... Yeah, I mean, it doesn't really matter. They don't really have the barbs in this one. But I usually run cripple too. Oh, there's a barb. Like that. I think that red circle is too big, man. Leave me alone. Jesus. I gotta play defense now. You know what I think also? I think they nerf Demon Hunter's attack range in PvP. Because in PvE, I think the distance is... We get a lot of distance. I feel like I'm always shooting behind the people in PvP. Very odd. It's close. Interesting. What a juicer match this is. Holy. Hello, it's Ann. Hi. Two judgments. Support DH on Convoy. Five 114. Typical. Oh. Where's all the Chinese speaking people today? Because need to have a discussion about samba again. Samba. Need to have a discussion about that again. I know how Anne says it is, but apparently it's supposed to mean gossip. But then there's like three different meanings or something. I don't know what's going on. So I don't know. I need some other. Where's the other Chinese speaking viewers in here? I just said it means gossip. Because she's saying that also her boss says that about like office workers about gossiping, and he uses it in that way as well. So she's saying it doesn't mean, she's not saying it can't mean that, but she's saying it's usually not used that way. It's not like the slang or something. It's not used that way, and I don't know. Oh, I just realized we're playing regular Battlegrounds again. Whoops. I can't go east. I would never be able to play this game if I went east. Like, I don't know why. And especially as a creator, how can I do that, right? Like, if I can't play the game, that I don't know. Yeah, but so, and you can't tell me that it means bitch, and it's also a descriptor for a gossiping person. You can't tell me it means both and say that she was wrong when now you're saying she was right. Like, what? You can't have it both ways. This ain't Burger King. You told me that it didn't mean that. But you told me on the call that it didn't mean what I said, that it means like a gossiping person, that it wasn't a derogatory term. You fought me on that call saying that was wrong. So now you can't say that, oh yeah, now that's true, right? Like, we need some more people to weigh in on this. Nah, 3-cup chicken was another word. I don't know why I was thinking 3-cup chicken. Because I talked to her about that and it wasn't that. I don't know where I got that from. Chinese is hard, okay? I'm just gonna equate it to Chinese is hard. What? 6'9"? What do you mean 6'9"? (6 p.m. to 9 p.m.) Dude, you know how late that is for me? Or how early that is for me? I can't play at 3 p.m. That's too... Dude, I'm like in the middle of work day. I could never do ROE and things like that too because of my schedule. Like, I'd miss so many things. Holy... There's a lot of necros in this game. Like normal. Didn't I also say gossip though? I'm pretty sure I also said like gossip after I looked it up. I did. I remember telling you that it meant gossip or something. You told me that wasn't right either. I have a good memory, Anne. dead here. You only be able to play normal Battlegrounds from 9 p.m. to midnight East Coast time. It's terrible. Yeah, that's awful. That's why I could never do it. I don't know, and I don't know. All I know is it doesn't mean that the BITCH, not in the professional context. She's saying she never heard someone use it in that manner. Because why would she teach me a bad word to say is what she was saying. Because I think that's what you were saying. Why, you know, that she's teaching you to say a bad word. And I'm like, I'm pretty sure she's not going to teach you to say a bad word. You know? I was trying to tell her that it probably means other things based on how you say it. Because there's some sayings in like Spanish, for example, that a literal translation means to bite someone, but that's not what it means. Like, it's slang for something else. I'm not gonna say it, obviously, but I just know like there's a lot of stuff in like Cuban Spanish. There's a lot of slang, and like it all depends on how it's used, because it can mean like a lot of different things, which is very confusing. I guess English has a lot of slang too, but yeah, slang is just confusing. Slang in general is just confusing. Lulu's in here, huh? Gotta go for Lulu. Dang, you crazy. Lulu's crazy. Alter grasp. They get to that spawn, you know. There she goes. What you doing? Crazy. Crazy. There she is. Hey, you just like... There. Mister, you gotta go stop this auto. Wasting too much time down here. How are you gifting subs and playing the game at the same time?
A new subscriber arrives. A new subscriber arrives.
Shouldn't you be trying to help your team here?
A new subscriber arrives.
Thank you. Those 5 gifted subs.
A new subscriber
I'm not
arrives.
sure how you're playing and gifting subs at the same time, but... And... Oh boy. No, I was... Oh man, I was like 1 second away from grabbing that health pot, man. Dead. DED dead. Oh boy. Almost died there. That was like an instant death there with that wall of juicers coming, you know? And I got Lulu on my butt right now trying to bounce me like a basketball. She probably had it like preloaded or something, you know. Trying to distract me while I'm trying to focus on the game, you know. Good tactic. No, I can do both at the same time, so it's not a good tactic. And plus, you know, save your money. You know, that's what I always say. Save your money. Almost dead. Nice. Those wizards are annoying. Freeze build is really hard to play against that wizard build. I need to run my Shikar strafe against that build. Death. How do you get control? Wow. This guy is looking for, dude, this guy, I swear, he's been looking for a G7, G5 clear all day. This guy keeps asking for a G5 clear. So he must have been failing it all day or something. Look at me, I'm a necro. Of course you went necro. Everyone goes necro. Yeah, well, play Demon Hunter for a while, you know, and you see how fun the game is. Everyone changes from Demon Hunter. That's the problem. Is DH is not the move. It's just hard. And most people just, you know, they don't want to be hard mode all the time. So, oh, there's a juicer here. But here's the thing. It's a little bit harder for just one satyr. On this map, at least. Well, I'm dead. Why was he over there to begin with? dead here. No, don't hit me again. Judgment. He's like, just what the game needed was to give Necros kind of two CCs on one ability. Look at me, I'm a Necro. Go over here and help, I guess. I'm not sure how that hit me, but okay. Because that makes a lot of sense. I had to move off the thing to heal, which is kind of crap. Not good. 2 minutes left. 2 minutes left. We're only halfway. Not looking good. Not even halfway. Okay, now we're halfway, but we got a minute and a half to go. I don't know. Oh no, it's not looking good. Yeah. Yeah. Not good. What's going on with the other side there? There's a lot of people on this left side. What's going on with the right side? 2, 3, 4. 4, right? 4 people? I guess it's 4 and 4. I mean, this is what should have happened like early in the game. Is I was trying to just sit here and play and have the necros play out in front like they should be, but that didn't happen. I don't know. If they would have done that, I think from the get-go, I think we might have been able to win that. This is the NA West. I'm gonna play the last 20 minutes. Let's play the last 20 minutes as high res. Or highish res, I should say. Okay. Oh my, the necro fears, dude. It's almost like yeah, I mean, that's almost like a Coral Shank Tempest, dude. Crazy. That's crazy. Coral Shank. Dude, what are you guys doing? Yikes. Crazy, man. Crazy. Crazy, dude.
A
Dude,
new follower.
I don't understand this matchmaking, man. Like, DH is just not the same against these. Holy. I have no idea, because I don't really care how much it costs to max the character out. Like, I don't really care how much, you know. Doesn't really matter to me. It doesn't affect me. I'm not gonna max out my account anyway. Come on. Like, I just get Black Rose there and then... It's no different. It's the same. I just don't understand how we don't help each other. It's just wild to me. Like, I had two teammates right there that could have helped me with that kill, but instead I don't know, whatever. No teamwork. It's just like like that just shouldn't be in the game, man. Just one shotting ability like that, just it's just nuts. I think that's another thing that should not be in the game. Like when you're dead, like your stuff should disappear. It shouldn't. You know, like if you're dead, you're dead. I mean, they even got an AFK here, and we're still. Maybe we should run Slayer again, and because that at least absorbs one hit. Yeah, the good old days when 3K res. Oh well, it wasn't just 3K res. It was when there was no like stack compression. The stack compression is where we are with like smurfing and running like, you know, lower gems because of it just. Yeah, I mean, running 5-star gems sometimes is a burden. Like look at DH, right? Unless like we had more of a one-shot potential, which we don't, right? Not on DH. You pretty much, this guy left, but I mean it didn't really matter anyways. Like the only thing that you can do is, and I've tried like different permutations of like a lot of the gear, and it's just like, I don't know, it's just rough for DH. The only real thing that you can do is play at lower res for, well, if you want to play Demon Hunter, because playing at high res just doesn't do anything for your team. Right, like just playing at lower res seems to favor you. Well, I mean, if you have lower res, you should, right? You should. I don't know. I think, like, in my opinion, the game should be balanced around the whale matches, not the majority. Because the majority of the, well, maybe not. Maybe it should be balanced the other way around, which is why, like, in the top res games, you play whatever class is the most broken, because you know you want to have every advantage that you can, right? So maybe I guess it makes sense. I don't know, but then the spenders are the ones that are the whales, right? So you might kind of want to keep them happy, I guess. I don't know. I think it's tough. That's the challenge, is it's tough. And then if you want to lower your res, I think you know, people shouldn't complain. Like, I don't know. I just think that people shouldn't complain if, like, you lower your res, you know? You should be able to play the game however you want to play the game. And if it's like playing a broken class or an OP class, and whatever. Dead. What's that running there? I don't think the challenge that I see is just like, look at this game, for example. Look how slow the game plays. Everyone moves way slower, right? It's just things don't happen super fast. But in the whale matches, everyone moves really fast, which is why I always say, like, Summons doesn't do anything in those games, because everyone just either runs past it. Mostly because they just run past it. But, like, look at this game. Like, look, everyone's kind of like moving really slow, and I don't know if it's, I don't know why that is. But yeah, everyone just moves way slower. I don't know if Monk is another example, because, like, Monk is unkillable at high res games, especially if you run the tank build. Like, that build is crazy good. It's not less educated, it's just everyone moves slower. Just the gameplay is way slower. Like look how slow the game is. Like, this is slow, right? You're full health, dude. What are you doing, man? And also, people in this, like, lower res, they also don't know how to play down the lane. That's also something that is, like, super weird. Like, pushing down the lane is, people think the idol is like someone's, like, savior or something. Hopefully that's still there. Good. Could use some help here. Where's my team? You think that's what it is, Andy? I think it's the class though too, because like DH, we all know DH in high res games, like, right, like is not good. So I don't know if it's that. It's just, I think it's a combination of everything. It's maybe someone might not be as good as playing the class, but even if you're, I'm not like trying to toot my own horn or anything like that either, but I'm just saying, like, I think I'm an okay demon hunter, and it's not, and I do everything that I can usually to try and win, whether it's changing my gems out, whether it's, you know, playing a frozen people build, like whatever, right? But in high res games, it feels like no matter what build I play as a DH, it's just super hard. Or it could just be me, right? It could just like be awful at the game too. I think it's more of a class thing at high res than it is my lack of understanding mechanics of the game, right? Like maybe it is. I don't know. Like understanding when to push and when not to push, I think I understand that. But looking at the lane here and seeing people not pushing down the lane again, kind of crazy to me. And the over rotating thing is also a big problem in low res games. Like, look at this game. Okay, so right now, press down the lane, we'll be fine. And then all you gotta do is press down the lane. Not that hard. Whoa, he's running that? That's crazy. I haven't seen that in a long time. Zero hello for 10 minutes. Wait, what? Oh, my bad. JT, I don't know if JT plays. Maybe someone from East can tell me. I don't know if he still plays or not. I haven't talked to JT for a long time. I don't think it's slower processing people. I just think it's everyone just moves way slower. It's like, yeah, I don't know. I don't know how to describe it, but I feel like I run really slow too. Compared to Tempest and Terminus Wiz and stuff like that, I feel like I'm just the Demon Hunter moves slow. The only time I feel like I'm really fast is if I run double swing, double dash. Then I feel, you know, not like all low res people suck too either. Some are crazy good, like Squishy. I mean, I think it's, if I play lower res, I could fit in that category too, right? Which is what I'm doing right now. I think like when I play lower res, I have more of an impact. I just think Demon Hunter is just a burden in general at high res, which is why a lot of high res DHs don't have a good win rate. Seen him in BGs a month ago or so. Okay. Maybe he does play still. Oh, I know why you're saying zero hello for 10 minutes, because I didn't say hello when I do the hello. This will be the last game. I'm gonna hop off and do crap after this. Yeah, because most people who spend money, they want to win, right? And I mean, I want to win too, but I also want to figure out, you know, what works and what doesn't work, and then complain to Blizzard when I think things shouldn't work the way that they do. So, well, I mean, I think that I know what works and what doesn't work. I see what people play, and there's some situations where I'm like, yeah, that probably shouldn't happen, because like, what's the counter play for that? And it's kind of like Barb is just really hard to face. In Convoy is a completely different game. That game mode favors 3 classes: Necro, Barb, and Crusader. Demon Hunter again in that mode is like a burden, especially at high res. I'm sticking by the Demon Hunter in general is a burden to your team at high res. It's just not good. Compared to all the other classes, it's just not as good. But at lower res though, DH is good, because I don't know if it's that people just move slower or people just don't know how to play. I don't know what it is, but at lower res, I see Demon Hunter, like, especially running. You should not be able to run the Hailfire Rocket Shoulders in PvP with Daring Swing. That build just should not exist. But at lower res games, dude, people get destroyed by that build, and I just don't get it. Same thing with summons. People just get destroyed by summons at lower res, and I just don't understand. And it could just be because everyone moves slower. Maybe it's just that everyone just moves slower. There's not enough CC. At lower res, there's not enough CC, or at higher res, there's not enough CC. You think Tempest is joining DH? Fauna still does good on his Tempest. Peyton is playing Tempest right now. Peyton does pretty good too. I'm gonna build Destroy You because fear lasts an eternity. Huh? Hold on. I'm gonna build... I'm dead here to, yeah. Oh, Necro Summon. Yeah. I mean, just Necros just are the same thing I say in general is like Necro Fear. That gap between Wraith form is so like small. And it's nuts to me that I don't know. We've been asking for beneficial effects duration. Like that's the one I keep asking for. It's just cap beneficial effects duration. That'll fix a lot of the things without directly targeting like a single class. Like it'll affect a lot of I don't know. We'll see what happens though. But like, look at this. Just this Necro is Necro. Fear. Wraith form. I can do damage and can't be hit at the same time. Is I don't know. Not good for the game, in my opinion. I saw, and I saw. I'll let you know. I don't think that's gonna happen though. But if you don't hear this, I'll respond in the DM. I mean, that's true because Barb is just immune to control. So that's true. Yeah, I mean, the healing debuff thing and the armor break from this build for DH is the only thing that helps kill an AI Barb. I shouldn't say it's the only thing, like, but Barbs die a lot easier with this build, right? So does Necro. Golem Necro, I mean. With the armor break. Oh yeah, look at me, I'm a Necro. I don't think they should remove Wraith form. I just think that they should... That fear, I think, is just too long. To me, I think the fear is just lasts too long. It should not last the entire duration or a Wraith form. Either that, or... Yeah, just nerfing, like, capping beneficial effects duration as a whole. There's so once Necros get momentum on an idol like this, they were down here, right? And now look how far they were, because once Necros get momentum down a lane, it's really hard to stop them. And that's kind of what's going on right now. They're getting momentum down the lane. It's too late now. But if they would have had that momentum a little bit earlier, the game would have gone way different. All right, sounds good, Ann. Okay, I know this will be the last one. This is the last one for sure. This week is only a Sunday stream. No stream Friday coming up. Only Sunday. I would say there's probably more lower spenders than there are whales. That is a monster shield that he just got. Wow. Judgment. So look what I mean. Look how much faster everyone moves in whale games, right? Everyone just moves way faster. Windwalk, what do you think Windwalk would have kept Tempest? What do you think about Coral Shank though? Do you think that's enough? I mean, because a lot of people are playing Terminus Wiz now too, right? So it's Necro, Satyr, and Barb, and Terminus Wiz. That's like what I see the most. It's just like, I don't know, and 6k res DH fighting a lot of people down a lane, and just, you know, they're just momentum, right? I don't know, it's weird. Maybe the armor break, just, we need more armor break or something for the Barb, but the more people, you know, stack on the Barb, the more he heals off the primary attack. Yeah, the one shot stuff, the Coral Shank. Personally, I don't use it. Seems overrated. Doesn't help your CC. You get one flowing strike though, so that's your CC break, right? Or do you need more? Right, you still get one flowing strike CC break. It's just that you don't have a lot. You just don't have two. Yeah, well, I mean, at least you get one CC break, because flowing strike does at least, it gives you damage. So, well, you get two flowing strike charges with Coral. Oh, it's still two charges. So then, what's the issue with the Coral Shank build then? I tried it, doesn't feel as reliable as before the nerf. Oh, interesting. Okay, so if you're not a Satyr, a Necro, or a Barb, where's everyone sitting for win rate right now? Is everyone like in the 60s? Because I feel like Barb, Necro, and Satyr have super high win rates. Just based on the games that I see and the people that I play against, it generally seems like those three classes have super high win rates right now. And I know that win rate doesn't mean everything, because like you can duo queue Convoy and stack win rate in your favor too. It's a skill shot. You have to hit the target. Can't just dash and auto aim. Is it a skill shot? Shouldn't flowing strike, if you press the bind on the controller, shouldn't it hit the nearest enemy? Or no? Doesn't it auto? It's the same thing as knockback shot, right? If I just hold on, it's the same thing as knockback shot, because knockback shot is a skill shot you have to aim, but doesn't it auto target the closest? You could say the same thing for daring escape. Escape is something that you're supposed to aim to, right? But it'll attack the closest target if you don't aim it. Here, I'll show you. I'm pretty sure it's the same thing. Oh, it used to track targets. Okay. Oh, okay. Thank you for that clarification. Got it. What if they did what if they made exploding palm do the same thing? Well, you had to aim it. Wouldn't that be crazy? No one really plays monk anymore, right? I don't really see a whole lot of monks. It's Barb, Necro, Satyr. That's the and Terminus Wiz. Those 4 classes. Okay. Let me select my gear from Vault, and then we're gonna call it. Let's see. I don't think there's anything in the vault for me this week. I'm looking for eternal gear. Fort willpower chest. Fort vitality. Terminus Wiz is okay. I don't think it's not that bad. I don't complain about that too much. Yeah. I complain more about Necro, I think. Fort willpower. Heal. That's bad. Yeah, that's what I agree with Annie. Like, Wizard to me isn't that big of a deal. Necro is yeah, Necro, AI Barb, and Satyr are the two or three classes that really are like hard to deal with. And then when I play one build, I feel like I need to play a different build. But then when I switch to that build, it feels like I need to. This is pretty good. No willpower though on this. I feel bad requesting this item. Yeah, I mean, I'm always gonna play DH, just because I don't know. I just in PvE, someone said this, gave a really good example of this. In PvE, it's great to just be able to mow everything down. And like on controller, it's really fun just to run dungeons and do PvE content, and just, you know, everything auto aims, and you can just kind of sit back and relax, right? And just kill monsters. PvP at high res is definitely frustrating as a demon hunter, but you know, when I feel like it's just not the move playing at high res that night, then I'll switch to the build that I'm playing now, the Frozen People build, right? Which is 6k res, and I play more of I still get in juicer games, right, as you saw, but then it's more about me playing control than I am playing for kills, right? Because, you know, it's just it's hard that night, so I'd rather support my team by doing more of a control build, and a debuff, right, for AI bar and things like that, and armor break and the impale bleed, which reduces healing. But yeah, I mean, overall I still like playing demon hunter. I know it sometimes doesn't sound like it, but I only get really mad about or irritated in that one game, and then after that game, you know, it's fine. Next game, you know, new game. But yeah, I mean, I know it sounds like it sucks sometimes. I mean, it does, but yeah, but demon hunter's still fun to play, I think, overall. Do I wish we had a lot more utility, or you know, I don't know what it is. Like, I think at high res, I think we definitely need some loving still. And then that buff that we had with these shoulders is not like, that buff is really bad, because I tried making this work. Where which one is it? Was it Agony's? Yeah, Agony's Spectre. Dude, this, even using this, it's still bad. Like, it's just, yeah, it's just, demon hunter's just kind of bad. I don't know. I doubt I'm switching to druid, unless, like, I don't know. I didn't switch for blood knight. I didn't switch for tempest, right? I didn't. Will I switch for druid? Probably not. You know, you got 2 starfires and 4 firmament. Wow. Guess you need to rank up some of your gems, you know. Okay, so I'm gonna hop off. This coming week, so no stream on Friday, like I said. Next stream will be on Sunday. I have a super busy week this week, so yeah, no stream until Sunday. Yeah, so hope everyone has a great week at work, and you know, the normal stuff. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. If you have Facebook, consider following, giving my page on Facebook a follow. It's facebook.com/KeysLOL. That's pretty much where all my accounts names are, is KeysLOL. Give that Facebook page a follow, because I probably, once I hit 100 followers there, I'll probably end up streaming on Facebook, to stream Facebook as well. So Facebook, Twitch, and YouTube. I'll be streaming to all 3 platforms, because there is an audience on Facebook, the Philippine audience. Apparently a lot of people watch on Facebook, so I want to try to appeal to that audience as well, and just try to get my content out there as big of a reach as I can. So if you want to give a follow that page, go ahead and give it a follow that page as well. So anyways, thanks for watching, everyone. I will be on Sunday, so have a great week at work, everyone. Goodbye, everyone. Goodbye.